like my bank account, a lot of documents, a lot of digital apps which only allow you to use them once you are above 18. So a lot of those things are going on right now. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Journey. This is The Journey 013. I hope you all are doing good. I hope you all are hustling well. And let's get started with today's episode. And in today's episode, I actually have jotted down all the points on a piece of paper, because what happens is when I shoot a video after maybe let's say 1, 2, or 3 weeks, I tend to forget the main things. So I've jotted down a lot of points for today's episode, which I wanted to share in this episode and which you can learn from and get value from. So after my exams got over, uh, I was busy in, as you know, setting up different things, documents, bank accounts, and digital apps, and all that stuff, which I'll be talking more about further in this episode. And also one up design stuff, and I'm reading a book which I'm also going to share in this video. So just keep watching. So if you have watched the journey, I don't remember the number actually, but the journey episode which was shot around my birthday, you know that I shared with you that after I turn 18, I have to set a lot of things up, like my bank account, a lot of documents, a lot of digital apps which only allow you to use them once you are above 18. So a lot of those things are going on right now. Like it's not complete yet. Like I don't know when it will get over, like all the things which I have to do, but still I will share whatever I've done till date with you, so that you can know what you have to do once you turn above 18, or if you're already above 18 but you don't know what to do. So the first step was, after I turned 18, so I turned 18 on 18th October. So the first step was to link my phone number with my Aadhaar card, because it was not linked yet. So I had to go to the post office. So after my birthday, like after 18th October, after like 4 to 5 days, I went to the post office for this thing, for linking my phone number with my Aadhaar card. And then the guy who handles all these things in the post office was not there, and it was written that come after 1 week, he's on a holiday or something. So I said okay. Then after Diwali, when I came back from my trip, I went to the post office to get my number linked. So that was the first step. Once my number got linked, I was able to use DigiLocker, which is why I got my number linked with my Aadhaar card. If your phone number is not linked with your Aadhaar card, you can't use DigiLocker. If you don't know what DigiLocker is, you can Google it. It's basically an app or a software from which you can access all your documents, the government issued documents, and the documents which different institutions issue you, so you can access all of them at one place. And it's also a convenient way to do a lot of things on government websites, like you can directly fetch your documents from DigiLocker. But if your phone number is not linked with your Aadhaar card, you can't use DigiLocker. So that was the first thing which I did. Now, once my Aadhaar card was linked with my phone number, then the second step was to upgrade my PAN card from minor to major. Like if you like get your PAN card created before you turn 18, it will be a minor PAN card. Your photo will not be there, your signature will not be there. It will be written something as minor, and the signature of your parents, most probably father, will be there. So that's known as a minor PAN card. So once I turned 18, I thought, okay, now let's make this into a major PAN card. Like let's upgrade this minor PAN card to a major PAN card. It's an online process actually, which was very convenient. It's not full of friction like some of the other things. You can do it online. But when I created my minor PAN card, I actually had to go to the post office and send my documents to Pune, because you can't create a minor PAN card online. That was the case with me 8 9 months ago. I don't know the exact date, but I don't know about what's going on right now. Like you can create minor PAN card online or offline, but when I created my minor PAN card, it was offline. So I had to go to the post office and send my documents to Pune. I got my minor PAN card and I used that for the things which were required back then. Like I don't think I used it for YouTube, but some other stuff. So I upgraded my minor PAN card to major PAN card. It was an online process, simple, and I got my major PAN card. So that step was done. The third step was to upgrade my bank account. So my bank account was minor because I was under 18. Now I had to convert my minor bank account to major bank account. So that's again a simple process, but you can't do that online. You have to visit your branch. So I visited my bank branch, filled up the form which is required to convert your account from minor to major. So again, that was done. So that was the third step. The fourth step was to set up all the digital apps like Google Pay and Paytm and different apps which are there. I actually can't use my phone right now because it's recording, but I subconsciously looked down. Like, this is the other phone which is recording my voice, which is the good old Motorola. So that's recording my voice, and this is recording the video. So the fourth step was, as I said, digital apps like Paytm, Google Pay, and PayPal, and UPI, and all those things. So till I turned 18, Google Pay was not working for me. I don't know why. Like, I was trying to connect my bank account to the Google Pay, but it was showing that your account is not eligible or something. So I thought, okay, my account is minor, which is why it is showing that, and let's wait until I turn my bank account from minor to major. So now that my account was a major bank account, I linked Google Pay with it. So Google Pay is working well now. It has some issues, but that's not from my end. Like, sometimes the payment doesn't happen and it shows some error or something, but that's not from my end. That is a problem with the app or something. But Google Pay is linked with my bank account right now, and Paytm is actually not in a good condition right now for me, because when I was under 18, I wanted to use Paytm for different things like transferring money and all, but Paytm will not like take your KYC documents if you are under 18. You have to link KYC documents of someone who is above 18. So I linked my parents' documents, and my documents were not linked. But after I turned 18, I contacted their customer support that now I want to link my KYC documents because I'm above 18, and they said it's a long process. We will email you with the detail, then you have to send those things, and then we'll email you back. And it's been actually 2 to 3 weeks, 2 weeks I guess, and still, like, there were a lot of things required. So I thought, okay, let's do one thing, let's delete this Paytm account and create a new one from scratch. So now I have requested them to delete this account so that I can create a new one from scratch and upload my KYC documents. So Paytm is not in a good condition for me right now. So the fourth, not like one, two, three, four, five. The sixth thing was, so fifth was the Paytm KYC thing. The sixth is international debit card. So I've applied for an international debit card. The reason I've applied for an international debit card is a domestic debit card can't work on international websites. Like, you can't even use your domestic debit card with PayPal, because PayPal, if you use internationally for like foreign clients or anything, you need an international debit card. This I didn't know until I researched about this, like international debit card and all. I thought, okay, this is a debit card and it can work all around the world, which is actually the case with ICICI. I think they just issue you a debit card and you can use that debit card all around the world. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think that is the case with ICICI. But with SBI, like, I have my account with State Bank of India. So with SBI, you have to apply for an international debit card. By default, the debit card which comes is the domestic debit card, not the international debit card. So I've applied for an international debit card, waiting for that to come. And the next was Paytm Money. So if you don't know about Paytm Money, it's an app which you can use to very easily, very conveniently invest in mutual funds. Because if you are earning money, you better invest it instead of just keeping it in the bank account. So investment is a great option. So I downloaded Paytm Money, and because by this point I had all my documents in place like Aadhaar card, PAN card, bank account, and all those things, Paytm Money was very quick, and in about 30 minutes I was ready with the app. Like, I submitted everything and I was investment ready after just 30 minutes. So then I researched about mutual funds, because it's not gambling. You can't just go to the app, select some random mutual funds and invest your money in that. You have to learn about that. So I learned about mutual funds from Shashank Udupa's channel. You can search him on YouTube. I watched two videos of him which he made about mutual funds, and those two videos were really, good. I learned a lot, like how to pick a mutual fund to invest, and how to invest and how to calculate returns and things like that. So you can check out those two videos. I will probably put a screenshot over here so you can check those videos out if you want to learn how to invest in mutual funds and all. But I will not start investing right now because right now I have to focus on revenue, because if the revenue is not there, what will I invest? So I'm focusing on the revenue right now, because once the revenue stream is good and up to a point which gives me surplus to invest, then I will start investing. Not right now, maybe in 2020, like after 1 or 2 months, I guess. But Paytm Money is all set. I can invest right now if I want. So that's a great thing. And so yes, these were the things which I have done by now. Again, a lot of things are left. PayPal is giving me a hard time because they email me that okay, now you are above 18, you can close this account and create a new one. And then I responded to them, okay, close my account, but then there was no response from their side. So I have to see to that. So PayPal, I think, will take a lot of time because I'm also waiting for my international debit card. Once my international debit card comes, I will try linking PayPal with it and see if it works. So that was the thing. And the next thing was like now all the digital and document stuff is over. The next thing was Patrick Bet David's 15 moves. So I watched this video the other day on Valuetainment channel. Like I've mentioned them a lot of times, so you can just you search on YouTube Valuetainment or Patrick Bet David and you will get that channel if you don't know about them. So he uploaded a video about how to like create your like how to think about your next 15 moves in life. So that was a great video actually. Like he started with straight away asking, what do you want? Do you want this? Do you want that? There is a specific way to get that, and you have to know your next 15 moves. Like the anomaly is that the example which he gave was that a chess grandmaster knows his next 15 moves. A chess beginner might know his next 3 to 4 moves, and an intermediate might know 7 to 8 moves, but a chess grandmaster knows his next 15 moves. So if you want to like guarantee success or reach really high levels in your life, you have to know your next 15 moves. So that's actually a long process. Like the video is like 10 to 15 minutes, I think, and it shows you how to think of your next 15 moves, but the actual process is very long. I think it will take me anywhere around 1 or 2 weeks, because you have to do a lot of things. Just go watch that video and you will realize why it will take so much time. Like you don't have to do it as your high school homework, like done. Not like that. You have to invest in time, you have to invest in effort, which is the case with almost everything. So the next thing was, yes, copywriting. In the previous video, I shared with you that I have started learning copywriting and it's a good skill to learn and all that. So I learned copywriting up to a level, like I didn't finish the complete course, but the most important thing which I learned in copywriting was how to convert features into benefits. So it's actually known as a so what test. For example, if your app, like if your product has a feature X, so you have to ask yourself, so what? Like, so what? This feature can do what? And then you can convert it into a benefit. I will not go into the details, but yes, I learned copywriting up to that level, and then I got bored of copywriting. I literally started hating it, so I thought, okay, let's leave it up to this level. I'll come back to it when required. But yes, I learned the basics, and now I don't need a copywriter to write something for me initially. Like if let's say I'm building a product or an MVP, I can do it myself. So that was a good skill to learn, but I'm not planning to use that to get clients and all, because like you can see a lot of YouTube videos which will say that copywriting is a high income skill. I also said that in the previous video, but it's the same thing. It can be a high income skill, but only if you are like really experienced, because otherwise like 2 or 3 words will also take your 10 to 15 minutes. That's how complex the whole process is. But if you are very experienced, if you are 8 or 9 years of experience in copywriting, you can write good copy really quickly, which is not the case with beginners. So I thought, let's leave it now. I learned the basics and let's get back to one up designs, which is going really good, and which is what I'm going to talk about next. So one up designs was actually I mean, One Up Designs is actually going really good. I have now one retainer client, like not potential client, retainer client, who is Chadi Sharma, who a lot of you know. He is my good friend. He is the founder of dash dash. I will not take the name. Chatty, I will not take the name. So he is now the retainer client of One Up Designs. I am designing social media posts for his e-commerce store. I will not go into the details because I don't want to disclose the name of the store or stuff like that. So he is now a retainer client, and one client is also on the free trial because I started this, that I posted on LinkedIn about this free trial, which I thought let's give to potential clients, because what a free trial does is like it's a 10-day free trial. So I posted on LinkedIn that I'm open for business. One Up Designs only works with retainer clients, no project work. And you know why I hate project work. I shared this in a video like 2 3 videos back. Project work is just not good according to me. Retainer clients are actually very good because you can just focus on them, predictable stream of income, and a lot of things. So the potential client, I would say, is on a free trial, a 10-day free trial. And the reason I started this is it actually gives the potential client a lot of certainty and a general idea of what he'll be getting. Because if you are just talking, he doesn't know what he'll actually get, like the actual designs or stuff. So we work for them for 10 days for absolutely free, no catches, no terms and conditions, absolutely free, so that they can see whether our designing and our designs provides them value, and whether they can use it for their business or not. And Chatty was also on a free trial for first 10 days in November, and then he decided, okay, let's get on the paid thing, and now he is the retainer client. So I have to scale One Up Design slowly. The reason I decided to stop project work is because it involves a lot of bustle, and you can go watch that video. I will not go into the details again. And even though it's a financially like step back in the short term, because now I only have one retainer client, I also have to get another client or like other clients, but still it's actually good in long term because project work was irritating me anyways. So let's just focus on retainer clients instead. So I'm focusing on that. I'll slowly scale it up, no rush, because impatience is killing a lot of people, and I don't want to be one of them. And the final point is the book which I am reading currently. It's All in Your Head by Russ, and literally Russ is a very very underrated artist. Like, I listen to his songs, I am reading his book, as I said, and the way he is describing a lot of things is just making a lot of sense to me. I really like things which are deep and about, your mindset and your internal self, not the outside worlds, because like tactics are easy, like tactics are just there, you know what to do if you want to get something, but you get in your own way a lot of times because self discipline, and sometimes you don't like it, a lot of things. But tactics are always easy, the actions, the main stuff is always, I would not say easy, I would say simple. There's a difference between simple and easy. So simple and complex are two opposite things, and easy and hard are two opposite things. Don't confuse simple with easy, don't confuse complex with hard. So the tactics, the actions, the process is actually really simple, but what you have to figure out is your internal self, like the mindset and the motivation and the self discipline and all. And this book, It's All in Your Head by Russ, is a really really great book. You should definitely pick it up. I'm actually reading the ebook version of that, not the physical book version of that, and the audiobook is not available now, I guess. It might be, but I'm reading the ebook version. You can pick the ebook version from Kindle, and that's how it goes. So those were the things which I did in the last 2 to 3 weeks. And if you are looking for a book, I would highly recommend you to pick up Russ, It's All in Your Head, this book. And it's a really great book. The names of the chapters are actually the names of his songs. Like the songs which he has put out through his albums or whatever you call it, and the chapters in the book are all interconnected. So what I'm doing is I read one chapter, then I listen to the song which is connected with that chapter. So it's actually really fun, because if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm a big music fan, a big EDM fan, I would say. But I also listen to rap and hip hop sometimes if the lyrics are very meaningful and connect with me in some way. So as you know, the beats and the music are one thing and the lyrics are another thing. So I listen to EDMs because I really like the music, the beats and all. But I listen to hip hop and rap because the lyrics are very meaningful and connect with me in a very good way. So I'm reading one chapter, then I listen to the song which is linked to that chapter, and then I read another chapter and I listen to the song which is linked to that chapter. So I started it today in the morning itself. Like, today is Saturday, you will be watching this video tomorrow on Sunday. So I started this book in the morning and I think I'll finish it by tonight or latest by tomorrow, because it's so good. I don't want to put it down. I just put it down right now because I had to shoot this video, but it's a really great book. And I also started Shut Up and Listen by Tillman Fertitta, again the ebook version. But I stopped it because this book, Russ, It's All in Your Head, was really attractive, and I thought, okay, It's All in Your Head was actually a good title, and I thought, okay, this might have a lot of solutions for me. So I picked this book up and I will finish it first, and then I'll get back to Shut Up and Listen and will give you the review in my next video, I guess, after 1 or 2 weeks, I don't know. So that's it for this video, guys. Please leave your opinions down in the comment section. If you like this video, you can share it in your stories by screenshotting it or whatever you want. Spread the word, keep hustling, and I will see you in the next video.